Chat, maybe this is a sign for me to quit, bro. It says quitting Nick after 6 years, bro. Maybe I should quit too, bro.
Thrilled about with making Predator Killer of Killers.
Probably a little ASMR. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Was what if it wasn't just.
What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. Gotta go again. Another day, another dollar. So I've been trying to quit nicotine, and not trying. I have quit nicotine, and it's been a solid 5 days. That's big for me.
Oh, 5 days. Nah, it's valid.
For as long as I can remember, I'd wake up, I'd grab an energy drink, I'd grab a vape. And I truly felt that a vape and an energy drink every morning, like I felt unstoppable. I felt like nothing in this world could ever bring me down, All of my dreams were not dreams. They were just things that were going to happen in the future. It wasn't a dream. It was like, oh, well, I just got to wait because that is going to happen. That's how great it made me feel. Now I just use it, or I used it for a lot for no reason. The big thing about quitting nicotine.
It's like, bro, at this point, it's like a oral fixation thing, bro. Like, it's not even enjoyable anymore, bro. You feel me? You don't even get nothing out of it. It's just like a oral fixation at this point, dude. That's really how it is, gang. Like, I don't know, dude. That's why I might switch to Zins, bro.
Nicotine is, I never really gave a fuck about the health drawbacks. If I'm being honest with you, people would say, oh, it's so unhealthy, like, oh, it's so bad for your lungs, it's bad for your, I don't know, your mind, or it's bad for your lungs, it's bad for your capillaries, it's bad for your heart. Realistically, I didn't give a fuck about any of that. I really couldn't give a shit how bad it is for my lungs or heart or whatever the fuck else. And I still really didn't give a shit about that. Like, when people say, oh, it's bad for your heart, you're gonna get cancer, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? People say that shit about fucking everything, right?
Literally
I don't give
everything,
a fuck
bro.
At all. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear that shit every time I do anything. It's like, oh, you drink out of a plastic bottle, it's gonna give you this, it's gonna make your dick smaller, you're gonna go blind. That's all you ever hear. So really, when people say, oh, vaping gives you, lung and heart problems, I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fat, disgusting whale who just sits on the couch all day. So, I felt as though, if I drank enough water, took some fish oil, and then I'd be fine. You know what I'm saying? It'd be all right. But the reason that I ended up deciding...
Chat, I got a question, bro. Is it gay to call another guy handsome, bro? Or, like, good-looking dude? Like, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie, gang. Never mind. I ain't about to say what I was gonna say. Jeez, no, that was actually about to be so gay, dude. Like, that was bad.
That I need to quit. Over these past couple months and years, I will admit I was going through a lot of nicotine. So I'd probably go through about 1.5 to 2 packs a day of Zins.
Valid.
Especially when I'm sitting around watching TV or making dubstep, I'd pack 2 or 3 in my mouth at the same time, and then vape also. Felt like just overloading my system with nicotine started to give me really bad anxiety, and it was doing the opposite effect of what I was telling you it used to make me feel like. It used to make me feel good. Now I felt like it was just giving me really bad anxiety and nervousness and maybe depression. I wouldn't say that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe a little. Throw a little bit like
I miss Horse Meats
videos, but a
bro.
lot of anxiety. And by the end of the day, I'd consumed so much nicotine. I feel like I'd be like really anxious and nervous about everything, and I felt very defeated.
Hold up, my fault, chat. My fault.
What I'm saying? It's like I'm so, I just felt like the only thing awaiting me is L's. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so scared and nervous, and I was like, the nicotine definitely isn't helping with this. Also, I feel like I've gotten some more veins in the last 6 days since I've stopped. And I also felt like I can speak more clearly. I feel like a lot of times when I try and make a video, I start slurring my words a lot. I have a constant brain fog. Yeah, it's like I couldn't even like formulate sentences. It was really weird. Maybe I was having like mini strokes all day because my capillaries were like so small. But yeah, so that's why I decided to take a break, or well, pretty much stop. And people are probably wondering what the difficulty is. I asked ChatGPT for strategies. I think 2 things have been really carrying me. Probably isn't helping with the anxiety, but I've been ripping a ton of caffeine.
This is what Ivy League universities
Bro, caffeine,
get into.
bro, caffeine's a weird, like, thing to be addicted to, bro. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, some people, bro, they can't go a day without eating coffee, bro. I mean, drinking coffee. And that's weird, dude. That's weird, dude.
With
Getting headaches and
3.6
stuff.
GPA.
90% of students with a 4.0 plus GPAs.
I try not to get bored, so when I wake up, I've actually been working out harder because exercise really helps with that. So I've been working out a lot harder. Specifically, I've been just exercising a lot harder. I've been doing 2 sessions a day. Solely to just kind of keep my mind off the nicotine. The thing is, the urges really aren't that bad when you work out really hard because you're too tired to feel urges. So if you like really, fucking do maybe an hour of cardio plus abs and then a full workout, like you're too tired to even feel urges. But if I do get urges, then I usually supplement it with caffeine, or ChatGPT told me about the 3 Ds. The 3 Ds are delay, distract, and deep breaths, which have actually been working for me. Basically, delay is like you tell yourself, like, let's say you really want to hit or you want to pack us in. You say, can I wait 30 more seconds? And then, yeah, you could probably say, yeah, I could wait 30 more seconds. And then you wait another 30 seconds because apparently urges only last 3 to 5 minutes.
What?
But if you don't know that, then you think it's just like forever. But
that is not true at all, bro. I remember, bro, I gave my friend my nick, bro, and like for like a week after I was having urges, dude. That is not no 5 minutes or whatever he said, bro.
But they really only last 3 to 5 minutes. And then if it's really bad, they're frequent 3 to 5 minutes. But if you can delay, distract, deep breaths, and then distract yourself, do something else. Maybe chew some gum, something like that. And honestly, it really hasn't been that bad because I haven't been thinking about it. Been doing other stuff. I've been, hanging out with my girlfriend. I've been going to the gym a lot. I've been working out really hard. Been doing a lot of cardio just because the bulk. So I just got off a bulk. The bulk was shit. It went shit. Didn't really get that big, so I'm just gonna cut back down. My jawline's gonna come back. My face lines are gonna come back. The oldest I ever looked was when I was 19. I was 235. I literally looked like I was 30. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and get lean again. Get that facial leanness back. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience quitting nicotine. Do I feel less anxious? Honestly, yeah. I think so. I used to get heart palpitations a lot, and now I'm not really getting them. Despite consuming more caffeine than I used to, I actually feel not like my heart was always racing all the time, but now I don't really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Other things that I feel like my veins have popped out more. Do I feel less inclined to sit down and focus on things? Yeah, because like I feel like specifically when I was making music, I was ripping it all the time. I mean, I still sit down and do it. I just have to take more frequent breaks without the nicotine, because nicotine's like a neurostimulant. So I think like
it's on your head, literally.
It makes you like just lock in on shit. But yeah, so I gotta take breaks pretty frequently. I just dropped that new song, Null, dubstep, Tear Out. It's out now on SoundCloud, Apple, and Spotify. So if you guys like that kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience stopping nicotine. Honestly, I feel like at this point, like the biggest enemy is like asking yourself, like, wait, why am I even quitting at all? And a couple times I forgot, and I had to write down why, because then I was like, well, what's the point? And then I was gonna go back, but then I remembered why I was quitting in total, because my brain was trying to convince me that the whole idea was bad. It's not that I couldn't stop, it's just that there was no reason to. You know what I'm saying? When your discipline kicks in and your mind really wants something again, it's gonna start convincing you of why you should keep going, like why it's a good idea. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much my experience. If any of you guys are trying to quit nicotine, yeah, man. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, Code Horseman on Civil Regime, Iron Crew, Quitter, and Cal AI. You know, and don't shit on me for Cal AI. The Trend Twins did it, so you know it can't be that bad. Yeah, I'll be doing it too. All right, I'll catch you guys. Peace.
I would not take no advice from the Trend Twins, dude. What the heck? Nah, gang. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I should quit, Nick, bro. Like, gang, like the strawberry banana, though. You feel me? Strawberry banana, bro. I don't know. I feel like I could quit whenever, though. You feel me? Why is it not focused at all? Like, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of focused. This looks like a McDonald's Happy Meal, bro. Like, ain't nobody really talks about that, bro. That these look like toys, dude. Looks insane. Literally looks like a Happy Meal toy, bro. That's why it's addicting. Cause it's so like brandable.